Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. So today I want to talk to you about reacting versus responding to your adult child, or anyone for that matter. And so for those of you that are new here, welcome. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you find some blessings along the way and that some of this information can be beneficial to you. This channel exists because I believe that every mom deserves a support system during this tough time. This is not a time in our life that we plan for. And most of us are in that react mode instead of respond, which is why I want to talk about that. So reacting versus responding. When we react to someone or something without any preparation, when we're not in sound mind, really, when we're full of anxiety and stress, usually we're reacting out of anger, right? It's like flip a switch, like we can flip out on somebody on a dime, right? So when we're not in a healthy spot emotionally, we are always going to be in that react mode. And usually the react mode is because we haven't dealt with, or we're still dealing with our own stuff. And I know we've talked about that a whole bunch in regards to what we individually need to take care of from our own past, childhood, relationships, whatever. And if you talk about responding, not reacting, but our goal is to respond out of a good place in our own head, right? And when we respond, we definitely respond in a better manner than when we react. So our goal is to have a plan. You can't plan every conversation and every response that you have with someone, especially our kids, right? Things are thrown at you when you're least expecting it sometimes. And so I want you to think of that. And I want you to think of, how am I going to react? How are we going to respond in situations when the recent past behavior is really the best, that's your best indicator of what the near future looks like, right? That's with any of us. And so if you already know that there's trouble and there's been issues with disrespect and the communication is really broken and all of that, then you really need to think about how you're going to respond. If you need some help with that, reach out to me and we could do a power hour where we can go through a lot of these things. But this is something, or you can do it yourself, in regards to really thinking about, how does my adult son or daughter typically come at me? What are the things that I have to respond to with them? What do they typically ask me that I don't want to do? How do I find myself enabling when I don't want to, but I am responding in a poor way, right? So when they ask me for something and I know I shouldn't give it to them, you're reacting out of fear, probably, instead of having that devised plan. Again, you can't plan for everything, but you can kind of bulk it into different categories. And you can get the majority of it planned ahead of time. And so really learning how to respond versus react is so helpful. And in the long run, it's going to help your child too. So I encourage you to do some work on that. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and how it's helped you, what you come up with. If you are looking for any help with either one-on-one or group coaching, there's a link below for a discovery call. And so, we can chat for 30 minutes so I can get an idea of what's really going on. And then we can talk about a plan of how I can serve you. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.